In this unit of vectors and scalars, we will define vectors and scalars, their representations, different type of the vectors like zero vectors, unit vectors, negative vectors, opposite vectors, identical vectors, collinear vectors, and the coplanar vectors. Then we will discuss the addition of vectors using the triangle law and the parallelogram law, subtraction of the vectors, and the product of the vectors. And there are the two type of the products. One is the dot or the scalar product, other is the cross and the vector product. Then we will discuss the representation of vectors in terms of unit vectors, and we will calculate the magnitude and the direction. Then resolution of a vector and the projection of a vector along the another vector. Let us start with definition. Vectors are those physical quantities which have magnitude as well as direction. Examples of the vectors are displacement, velocity, acceleration, force, torque, linear momentum, angular momentum, and many more. Scalars are those physical quantities which have only magnitude. There is no direction in case of the scalars. Examples are distance, speed, work, power, and many more. Let's take one of the very simple question. Question is, identify the vector quantities among the following. There are the four quantities: distance, angular momentum, heat, and energy. Distance, as we already discussed, it is a scalar quantity. It has only magnitude. Angular momentum defined as the cross product of the radius vector and the linear momentum, which we will discuss later. This is a vector quantity. Heat is a form of energy, and energy is a scalar quantity. Energy also a scalar quantity. So, as per the question, correct option is the B. Angular momentum is a vector quantity. Next is representation of the vectors. Vector can be represented by English letter, either it is a small or capital, with a arrow over them. So this represents a vector. These quantity have two informations. One is the magnitude, and magnitude is represented by vector A between the two vertical bars, or simply we can write A. Similarly, vector capital A has magnitude vector A with vertical bar, or simply letter A. So one of the information, the vector has magnitude, another is direction. Direction of the vector can be obtained by dividing the vector by its magnitude, and it is represented by a vector with cap and called unit vector. So unit vector is the vector which is having the magnitude 1, that means magnitude is equal to 1, and on used to represent the direction of the vector. Graphically, a vector can be represented by a line with an arrow. Arrow represents the direction. So this is the head, and this is the foot. Length of this line represents the magnitude, and arrow gives the direction. Therefore, if we represent this vector A, then length of the arrow is simply magnitude of vector A or simply A, and the arrow gives the direction of the vector. If we multiply a vector by a scalar number, suppose vector is A and it is multiplied by a scalar number, say 3, it means the direction of 3A is same as of vector A, but magnitude is now 3 into magnitude of vector A. Similarly, if we multiply the vector A by say minus 4A, this implies that direction of minus 4A vector is opposite because there is a minus sign of vector A, and magnitude is 4 times of the magnitude of vector A. Let's take some problems. Question 1 is, suppose A is a vector of magnitude 2.5 unit due east. What is the vector 3A and minus 5A? As per question, if we take the directions, the conventional directions are east, west, north and south. So given vector A is in due east with magnitude 2.5. This is the vector A. Now we multiply this vector A by a scalar number 3. Therefore, this have the magnitude of 3 into magnitude of vector A, that is equal to 3 into magnitude of the given vector is 2.5. So the magnitude will becomes 7.5. And because there is no change in direction, so we can say vector 3A is represented in this way, and it has the magnitude 7.5. Another is minus 5A. It has a magnitude which is 5 times of the magnitude of vector A, that is equal to 5 into 2.5, that is equal to 12.5. If we draw this, because there is a minus sign, now the vector will have a direction opposite to the vector A. So this is the vector minus 5A, which is having the direction opposite to the vector A, and the magnitude of this vector is 12.5. Question number 2. Let two vectors of magnitude 5 and 7 x at an angle of theta to each other. What will be the possible maximum and minimum of the resultant vectors? If there are the two vectors 5 and another is say 7, they will have the maximum when they are in same direction. In same direction, detail we will discuss later when we will use the addition of two vectors. Because this is special case, so we are taking here. In same direction, the vectors will be drawn one after another, and the resultant will be given from the foot of first to the head of last. So this is 5, this is 7. So resultant vector will have the magnitude 12. And the minimum will be when they are in opposite direction. So one of these 5 unit, another is of 7 unit. So resultant will be from foot of first and end of the last. So it will be 2. So we can say maximum possible value will be 12 when in same direction, and minimum value will be 2 when they will be in opposite direction.